Good morning. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. As the year comes to a close, I wish one day I could come before you and talk about something really inert, like, a cat getting on the top of the White House, or someone in Europe built the world's largest snowball. But instead, we're hearing loud rumors of Israel and the United States attempting to start a full-scale war with Iran. This is coupled with the fact of all the airstrikes in the Caribbean and now Western Africa. In fact, there have been 23 strikes on foreign nations from this administration since January of last year. And here's the thing. I'm not a pacifist. I signed the paperwork saying I'm not. But wars are necessary sometimes, but they have to make sense. Now, it doesn't make sense to me how he so badly wants to be divested from NATO that he doesn't want to spend any time, treasure, or troops defending Europe. But he has no problem sending F-35s to Burkina Faso and destroying property which he said was Muslim, but the Nigerians said that those were Christian enclaves that they attacked. There is a distinct problem when he gets on TV and other media sources and lies talking about he's the peace president. But every time we turn around, he has sent our fighters to bomb another city, another village, another boat. I could see if he was like Teddy Roosevelt, bully with that toothy grin that went down to Cuba himself to avenge the USS Maine being blown up in Havana Harbor. But instead, he developed a severe case of bone spurs that has never stopped him from playing 18 holes. 2026 is starting off very ominous, in my opinion, that he is looking to start some sort of conflict to make himself look tough, to prop up his poll numbers, which are so important to him. But here's the deal. Wars are expensive, not just with money, but with equipment, with people. They have a after-action cost in healthcare and mental services, which he is severely curtailed with this big, ugly tax bill. And we know, most people do, that a lot of this has to do with those Epstein files looming over his head like the sword of Damocles. He intends to send our sons and daughters to do something that he wouldn't do. And as my sons will tell you if they were here, I have told them since they were old enough to remember, never send a man to do something that you wouldn't do yourself. Unfortunately, Fred never told him that. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. Have a good day.